sir, but think of the disastrous effect this might have on the morale of the American teenager. Well, no, I'm not trying to say the boy doesn't want to go in the army. It's just that, well, yes. It just seems to me that 2 weeks from today, at the induction center, he'll be there. Rosie, thank God you've come. This is the end of Almalu Music Corporation. Conrad Birdie is going into the army.
And your faithful secretary is hereby submitting her resignation.
Huh?
I just dropped by to say goodbye, Albert, darling. Lots of luck.
Rosie, you can't. Not today of all days. Where are my pills? The little white ones that I take when I'm overwrought.
Here.
Not so much. Break it in half.
You're 33 years old, Albert. You can take a whole aspirin.
I am not 33. I am a long way from 33. I won't be 33 until tomorrow. Water?
It's no use, Albert. My mind's made up. I've been with Almalu 8 years now, and as you well know, I've been a lot more than just a secretary to you.
Rose, those were moments of madness.
Well, between those moments of madness in the office, I've put in a good 90-hour week.
I get it. You want a raise.
Wrong. You know what I want.
Rose, if you're referring to anything of a more permanent nature between the two of us, I'm not ready for it. Besides, there are religious differences.
Spanish is not a religion.
And if it's part of the company you're after, the answer is no to that too. Almalu is me, Mama, and Lou, and any changes to it would kill that wonderful woman who bore me.
Nothing could kill your mother, Albert, except maybe a silver bullet.
And I won't drop poor old Lou either. He loved you, Rose.
I loved Lou too. Sure, he was warm and lovable, but he died 6 years ago. And besides, he was a wire-haired terrier. Anyhow, it's not a part of the company I'm after. This is something much more important.
Rose, if you're going to discuss what I think you're going to discuss, I'm in no mood to discuss it.
Well, there's nothing to discuss, Albert. Conrad Birdie's going in the army. I quit. There's nothing you can do now except...
Rose, I'm up to my ears in debt. Conrad Birdie has a $50,000 guarantee that I can't pay. And I've just taken a severe overdose of aspirin.
Albert, this may be your last chance. Would you listen to me, Albert? I'm serious. If going in the army is the best thing you could do, now you're free to start to do what you wanted to. Albert, Albert, Albert. I remember when you told me I should trust you for a year. It would just be for a year. But it's 8 years, Albert. 8 long years, Albert.
It takes time to build a business, Rose.
It was only a guideline, that's what you said. Just needed some money, that's what you said. You were going to college and get ahead. Instead of being a music business bum, you were going to NYU and become
Don't say it, Rose.
an English teacher.
Rose.
And furthermore, you're a poacher.
Rose,
And in
please.
the NYU yearbook of 1952 under Albert Peterson's favorite piece of literature, do you know what it says? Little Women.
I'm ruined in show business.
An English teacher, an English teacher, if be an English teacher, we'd have a little apartment in Greece. You'd get a summer vacation, and we would know what life is. Robin got his master's
pay off Conrad's guarantee, and as soon as we're out of the red, I'll give up Almelu and go back to the academic life.
Albert, you're on.
Of course, it may take a long time, but I'm sure by 1973 or... What's that?
Oh, just something that'll push that date up a few years. Pick a name.
Pick a name. What are you talking about?
All right, fine, I'll do it for you. Oh, McAfee. Kim McAfee. Age 15, president and recording secretary of the Conrad Birdie Fan Club, number 2648, Sweet Apple, Ohio. Mary, could you get me Sweet Apple, Ohio? The number's capital 78820. And call me right back.
Now, wait a minute. What's going on? And who's Kim... whatever her name is?
Kim McAfee, Albert, is what's going to send you back to college with the biggest hit song this business has ever seen. It's called One Last Kiss.
I've never heard of it.
Well, you haven't written it yet, but when you do, and when that one last kiss is from Conrad Birdie before he goes out into the big cold army for 2 long years, given to one of his fans, chosen at random from the 1,200,000 hysterical teenagers. So, Mr. Birdie's gonna be the hottest new soldier since Joan of Arc.
Rose, I'm beginning to see it. We cut the record here in New York.
Take Conrad, that greasy bongo-playing car thief, back to Sweet Apple.
Let him kiss the kid.
And release the record. Albert, you'll make enough money to go back to college for the rest of your life.
And I promise, Rose, as soon as this thing is settled, it'll just be the 2 of us, in perfect bliss. I'll get a job teaching and... Wait. Bliss. Kiss. That rhymes. I wonder if anyone's used it before. But what does it matter? It'll be great for the song. Oh, one last kiss. It gives me so much bliss. What is your denture...